It says healthy at the moment. I am. We've only got 16 people so far, but go for it. 18. Why? Just the camera. I think I can. Let's try. Okay, yeah. Worked. Okay.
Okay, you should be able to actually hear me now. Always a problem at the start of the stream with the microphones, but you should be able to hear me. You should be able to see me quite well. Obviously, I'm here today, and as you can see, I'm actually by myself. We're trying something a little bit different today. We're going to be streaming live from the Top Hat Gaming Man channel with the Top Hat Gaming Man himself. He's going to turn his webcam on now, and some of you may have heard him just before. But yeah, you can hear me and see me, so thank you Zen Zero for that. Hopefully the Top Hat Game Man will turn on his audio and everything will be fine. He should be here in a moment, is at least what I'm hoping. Right, so he's there, and hopefully, there we are. We have the Top Hat Game Man. I'm going to lean over this way a little bit so everyone can still just about see my face. Maybe I can move the camera a little bit. Say hello, Top Hat Gamer. Make sure everything is in order.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Greetings from Greece. Yeah.
There we are. So there he is. That is the Top Hat Game Man, which is why we are streaming live from his channel. I'm going to readjust the webcam a little bit and shift myself one way or the other, probably this way. So hello, Top Hat Gaming Man. How are you?
Hello, everyone. I'm very well, thank you. Just soaking up the sun and playing a variety of handhelds around the world. So, couldn't be better.
Ah, well, you seem to be enjoying yourself, which is nice. Has there been any interesting gaming news while you have been away? Anything that you have done? Anything you're particularly proud of? Because I know you've been producing a few videos recently, and I know at least one of them has gone up.
I made my top 50 Mega Drive game video in my first couple of days here. And I have now produced the most in-depth video on the Mega Duck handheld system that's ever been created. And I'm planning to premiere that video tomorrow.
Okay, that's pretty special. So the Mega Duck, for anybody that doesn't know, is going to be the next video in the Top Hat Game Man series of handhelds around the world. So, I mean, this is going to be interesting because before, even a few weeks ago, I suppose, I had no idea what a Mega Duck was, let alone actually had the opportunity to hold one in my hands and physically kind of have it. So what is special about the Mega Duck?
The Mega Duck is a rare procurement and somewhat like a fine wine. You need a specialized taste to be able to appreciate the system, really. And when I say special taste, that's an appreciation for rare systems which no one bought with a feel of cheap plastic.
Okay, so something quite good there. So it's quite an interesting thing, I suppose. So, I mean, are you enjoying it?
I've enjoyed it. I think it's one of those systems where it was more about the hunt than anything else. Somewhat of almost, I would say, a duck hunt.
Oh, silly puns as usual.
Of course.
So obviously we're here at the moment to kind of promote the Top Hat Chat live stream, which we're hoping will go ahead without a hitch. But obviously, as you can see, the Top Hat Game Man is relatively quiet and relatively small. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. We're definitely going to give something a go.
I'm sure we can soon change that.
Can we?
Oh, yes, you can just expand the screen and I'll just carry on talking. I'll talk all night. Expand my screen, cover yourself over, and you can just be a voice in the background.
I can, actually. I won't, but I can. I'm going to bring you down a little bit lower. There we go. So you're nice and small. There we go. That's nice. That's a nice size for you. It looks more lifelike.
It's how you use it. It's not the size that counts. Greetings.
William Trelane says, expand Hatler. Was that a shot at his height? It most certainly was a shot at his height. He says he's 5'9". He's not.
We've got someone in the chat from Kazakhstan. Wow, we were.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. Got people from all over the place, which is really cool, actually. So there's quite a few people that have popped by to say hello. Couple of questions for you. We have Altush, I'm assuming it's Shved. Do you watch football?
Yes, I do.
And do you enjoy football?
I enjoy it when it's a fair game. Like, I enjoy the World Cup and international football. That's fantastic because there's somewhat of a fairer playing field. I hate the Premier League. I despise it. I actually detest it because it's just throwing money around. Who can throw the most money around? It's a pathetic league I have no interest in. I prefer to watch the Championship any day of the week. It's sad.
Unfortunately, I do see your point a little bit.
Complete waste of time.
Yeah, I can see why you're a bit upset about it. We have Nico here from Japan.
Ah, konnichiwa.
Yeah, so you will say hello from Japan. Lion Secret says, Heil Hatler.
How Hatler?
Yes. Lion Secret says, team's called Chelsea with no one from there. Yeah, I suppose so. We're
That's
being
something
asked if either of us have played Cuphead.
I've never played Cuphead. No.
I've had a little go on Cuphead, and it was a game that I really wanted to get into, but it was just brutally hard from the onset, and it put me off a little bit, which is a shame. Because I usually don't mind kind of brutally hard games. I like being tested a little bit when I play. But I mean, this makes Castlevania look like Super Mario World.
I prefer a physical release, to be honest. That's the only reason I've not bothered. Give me something to
Yeah.
take home and keep, then I'd give it a go.
Yeah, I mean, physical release is something that we've spoken about quite a lot on this channel.
We have indeed.
And it's hard for me to not buy games now which aren't digital only.
What do you mean?
Like, a lot of games that I want to play are digital only. I mean, a lot of Switch releases are digital only that are kind of vaguely worth playing.
The only one I've bought is Sonic Mania, and I highly regret that because they released it physically anyway.
Yeah, no, that is a bit depressing.
It's very depressing. Wasted my money.
Yeah, you don't like wasting money, do you?
No. I like my procurements to go up in value, not down.
You sent out a tweet earlier on today, and you tagged me in it. And it was a blurry picture of something that you said that you were going to be bringing home. What was it?
I bought it here 2 years ago, and it's just been stashed in the family holiday home because I've not had room for it in the case for the last couple of years. It is the U-Force. It is hands-free motion control, like the Kinect, but for 1980s NES.
Wow. That feels like it's a stream.
Maybe we give it a try.
Do you think it would even work?
I've never heard a word about it, so I would say no.
So we should try it.
Yes. Why not?
And then we can have some more bad words to say, but we can add into the list.
Yes. Indeed.
Talking about strange Nintendo peripherals.
Yes.
I don't know whether anybody knows here. I mean, this is a YouTube channel, so is there a ridiculous Nintendo accessory that you haven't got but you want? I'll give you a clue.
What's the clue?
Holding up my hand.
There's a delay, so I can't see your hand. What you're holding up in that now? Your hand. I can see your hand now.
So now you have the clue. What's the right? So is there one that you really want?
I do love the Power Glove. It's so bad. So yes, I do. I want one.
Yeah. So talking about the Power Glove, in a very delayed sense,
Yes.
there is a speedrunner / streamer. I know you're not a big fan of speedruns, but hear me out on this one. That recently set a world record for completing Super Mario Bros. 3 only using the Power Glove. You don't think that is the most ridiculous thing ever?
It's ridiculous, yes. Pointless. What an idiot.
I know, but it's an incredible feat. I mean, just being able to use a Power Glove to play the game is amazing. To be able to complete a game is ridiculous.
It's just a pointless achievement, isn't it? It's like if I decided to make a spaghetti bolognese, instead of using my hands, I use my nose. It's doable, but completely pointless.
I just almost spat on myself. Thanks for that.
Do you understand what I'm saying, though? It's like, why? What's the point?
Yeah, no, I can unfortunately see your point.
It's like, congratulations, you are an idiot. I'm sure you spend all your time at home watching the radio.
That is one way of looking at it. To be honest, I kind of see it as an achievement that is worth being celebrated.
Okay.
Because it's something that I would never have the patience to do, and yeah, it's amazing. Matt Lynch says, bet that took him several years judging on the effectiveness of the Power Glove. Yeah, it didn't take as long as you'd think, but he was already a very, very successful Super Mario Bros. 3 speedrunner.
Speaking of stupid,
makes life easy.
Nintendo peripherals, I've always fancied the Miracle Piano, which is a full-sized keyboard which you attach to the NES.
There's a keyboard for the NES.
Yeah, a full size one, a massive one.
Why would you need that?
It's what I don't know, but it exists. It's a thing, and it's very expensive.
Are there any peripherals for the NES that you haven't got that you would like?
With a miracle piano, as I said, I've not got.
You actually want one?
Yes, because it's ridiculous. Imagine streaming that.
It would be ridiculous. Do you know what you can use it on, or is it like anything? You just program the keys.
You get a miracle piano cartridge with it, so you use the miracle piano cartridge.
Okay, yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
The keyboard for NES comes with a learning cartridge. So that's from Lion Seeker. Thank you, Lion Seeker. I appreciate that. Chronic Sinner says, what do you think of cheat codes?
They're for cheating. And if you're not cheating, you're not trying, I suppose. All cheating is fair game.
Yeah. All right, Billy. And now you've just lost 1,000 subscribers because I mentioned him.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Chronic Sinner says, sell you my NES arcade stick. Very rare. £10,000 sterling.
Sell you my NES arcade stick. I've got one out there in the thing somewhere. I don't know. It's not an official one, but I've got one.
William Trelane says, Heil Billy Hatler.
How me?
Oh god, everyone's talking about British humour and how it isn't funny or is funny, and everyone's arguing in the chat.
Tell them they're all boring.
God. I know. People are saying, you guys have a funny accent. That was Chronic Sinner, so someone's been active in chat.
I would like to interject here. We do not have accents. We don't have accents. Other people have accents. We just talk in standard English.
True.
So if we've not got funny accents, we don't have accents. We do not have accents.
Is the normal accent just the same as that an accent?
If you're talking in just standard English, you've not got an accent, have you?
Here's something that's popped up a little bit recently. People have been asking me about, and I don't know enough about it. But William Trelane here asks, Neo Geo Mini, yes or no, Hatler?
I've not looked into it yet. Multiple people have asked me about this. It's just not something that's interested me enough yet to look into. It's not been released in Europe, so I'm not one to care too much about things that haven't came out yet. I want to procure things that actually exist.
That does make sense. Talking about buying things that actually exist, you have getting delivered to you apparently.
Allegedly, yes.
Allegedly, the ZX, is it ZX Spectrum?
Vega Plus.
And what the hell is that for people that don't know?
It's a handheld ZX Spectrum with over 1,000 games preloaded to it.
See, we've played some ZX Spectrum on the streams in the past, and they're usually shite.
You're not a fan?
Some of the newer ones are very, very good.
But that's the thing. It's a system with such a large library that it will be hard to find good games. Because if you've got 24,000 games on the system and most of it being shovelware, of course it's going to be hard to find the top titles.
But it's not hard to find N64 titles that are good.
Because there's only like 5 games to begin with. So, and if 3 of them
there's lots of games and lots of shovelware. Yeah,
but there's only, how many games are there in total? Is there like 400 full stop and that's it?
Something like that, and there's about 5 good ones.
Yeah, exactly. So it's easy enough. A lot easier than...
so that's like 1.25%?
I don't know, but yeah, the Spectrum is it's literally a sea of shovelware.
Well, it's actually less than that. 0.8%-ish. So it's like, rounding up, roughly 1 in 100 games are good. So isn't that the same with the ZX Spectrum?
Probably.
So why aren't we aware of more of the amazing games?
1 in 100 can't be good. That's got to be an exaggeration. Surely that'll make 10. Wait, maybe. Yeah, that's like saying there's over 200 great games on the system. Is there 200 great games on the ZX Spectrum? Sounds like a stretch.
Egghead was alright.
Yeah.
Just. Once you got to about Egghead 3 or 4, it became playable. Okay, so let's have a little bit more from the chat. Chronic Sinner says, I must have 75 games for the Nintendo 64. Maybe. Spectrum has about 20,000 something games.
24,000, I think.
Yeah, it's about 24. Matt Lynch says, what do you think about the Retron 5 and would you recommend it, Top Hat Gaming Man?
I haven't played it, so I cannot recommend or persuade you otherwise.
Okay. So you can't recommend or persuade otherwise. I will, but just because you have not a lot of input. From what I'm aware of the Retron 5, it is a very, very good piece of kit that you can't actually buy anymore, I think. I think they stopped production. So if you see one for a good price, it's probably worth picking up. Because being able to play lots of old games and stuff, nothing wrong with that.
I'd like one because you can get an adapter now, so you can play your Game Gear games on the television, which I think is pretty cool. I've got a massive box of over 100 games. It'd be nice to play them on something proper.
Yeah, I suppose it would. Only Top Hat can make eating sweets look sinister.
Oh, I don't know about that. I think we can think of some names in the comment section who eat sweets sinisterly.
I reckon so. William Trelane says the Retron 5 is not worth the money. That's why I said if you can find one for a good price, it's worth picking up. But if you can't, I wouldn't bother. It kind of becomes a bit redundant.
Yeah.
Ardemore says Dreamcast is okay.
Dreamcast? There's nothing to... Yeah, Dreamcast is great, yes.
Yeah, nothing wrong with the Dreamcast. Apparently you're better off with a Retro Freak instead. Maybe. Lunar Lander and Jet Set Willy.
Yeah, I love those games.
But that's 2 out of 24,000. You're not making a case by naming 2. that's all I'm saying. Ardemore says, where is Ryan or Orb?
They're not as reliable as us, sadly.
Yeah, neither of them are here. And there's a couple of reasons why neither of them are here. Ryan said that he definitely wouldn't be able to make the first couple of streams. And Orb was going to come this stream, and he could pop in later. But he said he was going to come and then realised that he had another engagement that he needed to fulfill. So he is not actually here at the moment. So apologies for anyone that just came here to see Orb. He's not going to be here. He may be here later, but we will see.
Sorry.
Was that a sneeze?
It was indeed a sneeze.
Is it just the
Sorry,
one?
everyone. I don't know. So I apologise if I do it again. Sorry, everyone.
Barnsley says, God damn it, Orb. I know. Crabman says, I would get the Retron 5 for the fact that, from what I've heard, you can play your Japanese imports and install the English translation patches. If that is true, that would be something that is quite handy. Although the amount of games that you would have to get translation patches for and actually play, it's probably not worth it just for that reason. Especially when you can do it on an emulator. Sorry, I just find that funny. Greek sneeze. If the stream crashes, it caught the virus. Yeah, to be fair, that could be something that happens at some point today. But the stream hasn't crashed yet, so glory to us. I'm trying to see what else is going on.
How's England for the last 10 days since I've been gone?
The last 10 days since you've been gone, how England has been? England has been gloriously sunny.
Okay.
Up until yesterday when we had a thunderstorm, and today that's been very windy.
Apparently, isn't it like the hottest it's been in Europe since like the 1950s or something ridiculous?
It's been pretty damn hot.
Like the whole continent is apparently roasting. Even it's been over 35 degrees in the Arctic Circle, from what I've heard.
Really?
Yeah.
It's quite impressive.
Yeah. Bye-bye, ice caps.
Yeah, Seflin says, saves you wearing out your cartridges. What saves you wearing out your cartridges? Retron 5 doesn't. The Retron 5 is, it has cartridge slots in the top. So you have to still put cartridges in. It's just like, what's it called? Like a multi-system, essentially. Dario Odd says, have you pledged the Spectrum next?
No, because it's outrageously expensive. Like, I can't really see why I'd want to pay £300 for any variation of the Spectrum. Like, what's the selling point there? I don't get it. You can buy a real Spectrum for like £30.
Just said, read the bit before. It says, Retron 5 works like an emulator, so why not just get a Raspberry Pi? We all know your feelings on Raspberry Pis.
Yeah, we do.
Collecting original cartridges is wonderful if you have the space and money to do so. Personally, I think that if you want to play lots of games, you should just either emulate exclusively or buy the consoles and play with those, and then just get EverDrives, all the systems, as many as you can at least.
Did you hear, by the way, that apparently Nintendo are going around at the moment and aggressively suing websites who are putting up Nintendo ROMs?
I have heard this.
I think in process, everyone on here needs to upload loads of Nintendo ROMs everywhere. We need to
just upload to everything. Just get everybody sued.
You know that thing where it goes, "I'm Spartacus," and everyone stands up. We need to do that to stop Nintendo and their evil plans.
Think they can do that?
Do what? They can't sue us all, can they?
Yeah, no. But do you think they'll win any of the cases?
I don't know. Well, the amount they're asking for is outrageous. A little ROM site, and I think they've asked for $100 million off them. But who's in charge of Nintendo these days? Dr. Evil. You know what I mean? Literally ridiculous.
Oh God. To be fair, I do really see your point. 100 million for old hardware that nobody buys off of Nintendo anymore.
Which they haven't lost. It's just not on the Switch. None of it's even for sale anymore.
No, I mean, unless you count kind of virtual console stuff, but do you really think they lost 100 million in sales because of emulators?
They haven't got a virtual console anymore. It doesn't exist on the Switch, does it?
Yeah, I mean, maybe if they tried to sue people like 2 or 3 years ago, I can kind of see their point.
Yeah. But now, it's not. You can't get the stuff.
Yeah, it makes it pretty redundant. Apparently, they did take down a lot of small, or a handful of small sites, but not the really big ones. So, what's the point?
Yeah. Well, they never take the ROMs I've got. They're never taken from me. They're already on my computer, so there.
Yeah, exactly. They're going to come around your house. You have Miyamoto just carrying your laptop away.
I'll smash him over the head with a Mega Drive.
Oh God. Top Hat, what is the state of retro gaming in Greece? Have you found anything good there? From Foxy of Newt.
Well, a couple of years ago, I did get that massive NES bundle, 2 NESs, loads and loads of games. Most of the big titles, like all the Castlevanias, the Marios, the Zeldas, etc. That's where I got the U-Force as well. But apart from that, that's the only big find I've ever found in this country. In fact, I'm uploading a video in the next few days about Greek gaming history. They actually placed a 10-year gaming ban in place where it was illegal to play games. So that kind of destroyed the industry here somewhat. So,
who do they think they are? Russia or China?
It's because it was the Socialist Party, and that's what socialists are like, aren't they?
Yeah. Lion Seeker says, I'd pay to see Top Hat fight Miyamoto with a Mega Drive. Maybe we can try and set that up as a Patreon reward. What do you reckon, on your channel?
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah. But this has got me intrigued, talking about Greece and stuff. When I've been coming here since the 1980s, and there used to be a thriving arcade scene here back in the day. There was 80s arcades everywhere during the 80s. And in fact...
That makes sense.
Yeah, of course. But there's no arcade. There's no arcades in this town at all anymore, not even one. So I'm thinking about setting up a retro barcade here in the next couple of years, and making gaming great again in this country.
Is a party town really the best place to do that?
It's a big town. I wouldn't put it in the party area. I'd put it in the Stalis region of the town, which is all families, the family part of the resort.
Okay, all right, that makes sense. I was going to say, because you don't want loads of drunk people throwing up on your beautiful arcade machine.
Oh, no, of course not. Of course not.
Unless it's because they really enjoyed it so much they were sick.
Yeah, true. I have seizures due to the amount of flashing lights in the games.
Exactly.
Mm.
Evil corporation trying to shut down the community centre. From Smack. Nintendo are... I'm not sure the best way to say this on the Top Hat Gaming Man channel. Bastards. Probably the word that I would choose. Like, they're like super Nazi about their games. To the point where if you even upload a video with like a screenshot of footage, they try and take it down on their dicks about it.
Which is illegal, I might add. Well, not illegal, but it's not ethically right. Or
no. The thing is, it's not illegal, but YouTube is just as bad because they could have gone no fair use laws, but they didn't. They were like, okay, fair enough. What we'll do is we'll help you enforce this. So they're just as bad. They're just as bad for kind of following it on, I think. I don't know what you think about that Top Hat Gamer Man.
I hate Nintendo. I like some of their products, but as a company, I can't stand them.
Yeah, no, they're not great. They're a very awkward company to deal with. The only people that get away with streaming or playing or showing Nintendo games are people that are partnered with Nintendo. They give explicit permission to be able to play their games on YouTube, but they will take a decent chunk of your profits, which is ridiculous.
It's outrageous. Disgusting.
Line Secret says, promote your barcade by having Street go mental outside. Call it Streets of Rage Protest.
Basically,
not a bad idea, to be fair.
It would definitely.
I need to get bigger first.
It would be Top Hat themed, 100%. I'd want to kind of promote it in the same way Hulk Hogan promoted his Pastamania brand.
Why don't you have a Top Hat pasta?
Yeah, good night. Top Hat Pastamania.
Yeah. Promoting our products for free, we'll have none of it. Yeah, it's exactly what it's like. Like, really? Grim Fandango says, hey man, too busy to watch at the moment, but I'd love if you did more Dreamcast related videos. All the best. Are you going to be making more Dreamcast content?
I've got quite a lot of Dreamcast content. I've done quite a lot recently. I might do a top 50. Will probably be the next Dreamcast video I do. Top 50 Dreamcast games.
Well, now you've got lots of spare time. There's no reason why not.
Yeah, why not? So 83 watching now. Hello, everyone.
83?
Yes. That's what it says on my own. Oh yeah, you can't see.
That's probably right.
Yeah.
I can't see from my end. Yeah. You have to give me the stats. So should we keep this going for another kind of 5-10 minutes? It's 9:05 now.
Yeah, everyone knows where to find us anyway. Like, I mean, if you know what I mean, I'm trying to get the words out. My words are broken. Sorry, everyone.
Everybody knows where to find us after the stream, and they know that they'll be able to come to this one first. And most of the people that are probably going to go straight at 9 o'clock to come and watch the stream on twitch.tv/Top Hat Chat will probably be here.
Yes.
Is that what you were trying to say?
Shortly, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be moving over to Twitch, and Luke, who is in my house in England at the moment, shall be playing some games.
Yeah, I'm going to be playing a handful of stuff. Nothing really specific, but there is a handful of really stupid ROM hacks, which I do want to show off. Like, really ridiculous stuff.
Interesting.
So that'll be interesting for you to see, I think.
How's
your neighbour doing? Is your neighbour okay?
Yes, I was just still awake. I just checked.
Okay, so we'll be going off in a moment. We'll be swapping over to the Top Hat Chat Twitch channel. But while we're here, we're going to answer a few more questions if I see some pop up. If you do ROM hacks, play Sonic XL on the Mega Drive. That's not the. I was going to ask if you're going to play NES ROM hacks because some of those are quite funny. So yeah, it's worth having a look at some. I'm not sure if I'm going to play anything else, but yeah, we'll see. Grim Monolith says, "Hey Top Hat, are you as excited about the Atari VCS coming next year as I am? I just can't wait. It's going to be a beast. What do you think?" First of all, I'm going to do a bit of shameless promotion. We have a video that covers the Atari VCS on the Top Hat Chat channel. That is youtube.com/c/Top Hat Chat. That's the sister channel of the Top Hat Gamer Man, where myself and the Top Hat Gamer Man discuss random things, retro gaming, vaguely related. And it's a whole channel dedicated to mine and his ramblings.
So yes, basically I sit on this brown sofa here with Luke and we ramble. I love Luke Street. He's like a sister to me.
Well, I think I found my toilet for the evening. You shouldn't have left it here, my friend.
Oh no! Put that down now. I demand that you put that down.
I've already put it down.
That's too expensive for your hands.
Jack Hammersam says, "Are you on Twitch?" Not currently, but we will be soon. Very soon.
We should.
Straight after this stream, in fact.
Go to twitch.tv/tophatchat. In fact, I would type it in the thing.
Yeah, while he's doing that, please be aware also that I do run a secondary Twitch channel where I play different games. At the moment, I'm playing through Octopath Traveler on the Switch. And if anybody is interested in that, it is twitch.tv/TopHatStreet. You're welcome to come over and give me a follow. I try and stream, 2 to 3 days a week for between 2 and 4 hours ago. So if you want to come over and find me there, I'll be talking about different games. And yeah, you can join in the little community that I'm trying to grow there. So that's absolutely fine. Also, I've just hit my affiliate goals for that channel as well. So you can subscribe and give bits if you so wish. Shameless plugs, but yeah, there we go. Top Shat Gaming Man, Top Scat Gaming Man, Top Hat Shitting Man. Yes, we all know it's there.
Top Fat Gaming Man.
Top Fat?
Yes.
I'm glad that you haven't had diarrhea on this stream. You did on the last two that we had, I think.
I had diarrhea yesterday as well, but I'm okay today.
Thank you for all of the follows on Twitch, guys. It's popping up on the screen at the moment, so you can see all of those. Thank you so much. We'll be going over to there very, very shortly.
Yes, if you give us a follow on twitch.tv/TopHatChat, your name will pop up on the screen like it is now, which is cool, isn't it?
Which is nice.
Yes.
Michael Keneally is here. He says, "Hi, Rich. How's your holiday going?"
Wonderful, thank you. Lots of relaxing, lots of reading, lots of video production, handhelds round the world.
Perfect. Okay, cool. So, what's the best thing to do now, Rich? Do you want to stay on here for another 5? Or do you want to head over to Twitch?
You're at the base, so I will let you call with a shot.
Well, how many people have we got here at the moment?
73.
73? Okay,
yes.
Well, that's a pretty decent number. I mean, if half of that came over to Top Hat Chat, I mean, that would be pretty happy. Well, I'd be pretty happy with that.
So would I.
Yeah, so fingers crossed. Still no word from Orb yet. I've just looked over and checked my phone, and I have nothing. He was aiming for 10:30. He was hoping, so yeah. Just quick check. No, nothing from Orb yet. It'll be nice if he turns up, but if not, I have a backup. So should we head over there now? Intergerbil, thank you for the donation of bits. Thank you for getting your bits out for us on Twitch. See, we're doing well on Twitch and we haven't even got there yet.
That's amazing.
Okay, so yeah, we are going to head over to there. We'll be live in about 4 or 5 minutes. So thank you all so much for being part of this stream. We might actually try and get another one of these done during the week at some point, maybe.
We'll give it a go.
It's been relatively successful, and I quite enjoy doing these little live chat things. There'll definitely be more of these in the future. If not on Saturdays, we might get a few up during the week as well. Thank you all for watching so far. It's been absolutely amazing having you. Sorry we didn't get a chance to read everybody's messages. There are very, very many of them. And it does become difficult to get through everything.
Can I just say, for everyone who's watching now, less people watch on Twitch. So if you come over to Twitch, we will definitely read your messages. We will not be able to miss them because we get a much smaller, more niche audience over on that platform.
Yes, 100%. Also, thank you for getting your bits out for us. We really appreciate that. So we're going to head over to there now. That's twitch.tv/TopHatChat. It takes about 35 seconds to set up an account if you haven't done so already. You can give us a follow. And we can see you all over there. We'll be going live in a few minutes. So thank you all so much for the stream. And I'll see you soon.
See you soon. Cheerio.